Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday.
Hey.
It occurs to me I meant to put on a nicer shirt. I've been training all day in this shirt.
Oh,
So
that's funny.
sorry guys, you didn't rate a better shirt. But welcome to Tuesday. Tonight we're gonna give away twice as many gifts. or
Yay.
or not gifts, prizes. But I was thinking that if you got your prize and then you gave it as a gift, then you wouldn't have to go to the store and do Christmas
Hey.
shopping. So hey,
Hey.
be like
Two
you won twice.
birds, one stone.
Heck yeah, man. But let's get right into it. 'Cause we got lots to chat about, have some fun. I have a crazy drink that I want to share with you guys. Jackie has not had a sip. I just had a sip, but we'll make her drink it in just a second. This should be interesting.
Yikes.
So how are you doing over there, Jackie?
I'm doing pretty good. It's Tuesday.
This is a little weird. We've moved the studio around a bit.
Oh yeah, I feel weird. I will say that.
Well, we've had it like this before
Yeah.
because Jackie, for the last while, she's been like this direction of me. So whenever I look this way, it's towards Jackie.
Yeah.
Now she's over here, so she's
I'm
like on the
behind
other
the
side of the
easel.
easel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like past there. And in fact, here, let me show you the easel.
Oh, there I am.
Oh, I just hit the thing. I think, oh gosh, this is
good
gonna rock.
thing. Good thing I'm wearing pants.
Well,
Jeez.
good thing for who? No, oh, did I put that back?
Yeah.
Oh, besides, hey, I'm working on giraffes, guys.
Yeah, it's weird in here because the TV, like when I'm in the other spot, the TV's in front of me and you're slightly, to the right. And so now the TV's to my left, so I'm gonna have to fight the urge to look over there to read questions and do all that.
No, you don't have to fight it.
Oh, it's awkward, man.
Just roll with
it's
it.
awkward.
No, news people do that
Yeah.
all the time. They're
I'm
like,
pretty sure they're reading a prompter right in front of them, unless
yeah, but when they're chit-chatting with the weather guy, they're like,
Hey.
so Marv, are we gonna get wet this weekend? And Marv's like, I have to look at the green screen. I don't know yet.
Yeah, we should get a green screen.
Yeah.
Well, Ron has joined us and says, "Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in." Carla's with us, says, "Hi guys, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas."
Brooks with us says, "Hi you all."
Hey.
And Merritt is with us and says, "Love your amazing work, all."
Oh well, thank you.
That's nice. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It is Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh, and I have a weird drink.
Yeah.
What's this thing called? Prince Albert?
No, it's a Prince. It's a Prince of Wales.
Oh yeah.
So here we go, and this is a really old cocktail. It was actually invented by the Prince of Wales, but it was Queen Victoria Albert's eldest son, like back in the 1800s, and he actually became king after she died. But he was a bit of a bartender, a bit like at parties and stuff. He would mix things up, and then he made this, which was called an improved cocktail, which I'm not sure if you'll.
I don't.
Show everybody. So look, so this is what it looks like.
Yeah. With your fancy little garnish on it.
Yeah,
it's like pretty. I'm gonna hold it
We're just having some fun. I heard about this, and it's a different kind of champagne cocktail, and the only kind of champagne cocktail that I've ever really kind of had, I think, is mimosas. Maybe some other little, but all I can remember is mimosa. So I thought this sounded like fun because it's historical. The guy became king. He came up with a drink. I think there's a reason why Jack and Coke beat it out, or like you don't, people are sipping pina coladas instead of the Prince of Wales on a beach. It's
that's different. That's a different one.
Yeah, what it is? It's a bar spoonful of maraschino liqueur, 1.5 ounces of bourbon or rye. It's what else is it? Gosh, and then it's
champagne.
Yeah, it's topped off with champagne, and and a little bit of Angostura bitters, like a dash.
Oh,
but it's just a little dash. Oh, and pineapple, a little bit of pineapple.
There's so much going on. So much going on in this drink. I don't know.
Well, but it's interesting though, because I mean that's a flavor of an era, and the idea of pineapple back then was extremely. I mean, if you think about it, historically, yeah, it would have been really exotic.
Wouldn't it like only the rich had them or brought them to parties?
Yeah, and you can actually rent a pineapple for a
Oh,
party. So if
that's
you're throwing a
funny.
big party, and it's expensive. I mean, like it was crazy, crazy expensive just to rent a pineapple. You'd rent it for a number of hours or something.
Oh god.
But this so it's made with a pineapple cube. I just use a little bit of pineapple in it. So it's a tiny bit of it, but it's interesting from the era because it's a drink of kings and also had a little pineapple, had a little of the maraschino like liqueur, just a tiny bit,
Hmm.
little this, little that, little champagne was topped off with it.
Well, I don't know, babe. I don't know about this one. Here,
You
what?
know, you know, Andy has had a good role where you have to have 3 sips of anything.
I mean, I'll drink the whole thing. I mean, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of those. I think this is like one of those drinks. If you go somewhere and you order it and they give it to you, it's not like so bad you won't drink it. But it's like, you
You
probably want to
you
order
won't
it
order
again,
another one.
it's not like
I mean, I can see how this is like fancy back in the day because you're coming off of like old fashions and weird drinks, like old weird drinks.
yeah, and this
And
and
this is
this
a bit
even
sweeter.
predates the old fashioned, I believe.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, because the old fashioned isn't as old as you would think. I mean, it's old, it's really old, but it was a newer drink based anyway, yeah, there's a weird history. Maybe we should do an old fashioned sometime.
Yeah. You're a nerd too. Well, Brooke says, I know what a Prince Albert is.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. That's not Prince Albert.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
My mom joins us, says, hi, guys.
Hi.
Randy says, do you have Prince Albert in a can? Ha.
Yeah, better
Um,
let him out.
and Barbara says, Barbara says, yep, yep, using your Studio Paint's image as my computer wallpaper. It looks great.
Oh, nice.
And Randy says, hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. Merritt says, tobacco.
Huh?
And yeah, so
Yeah.
that's you know what, it
It is.
has like
That's funny. Yeah. Hold on. Let me try to find that. Okay.
it has like a licorice taste going on, and I don't like licorice. I don't know if
A
it's
little.
because it's a
Yeah, I can
mix
kind of
of
get a
everything.
tobacco flavor. The great thing about a cocktail like this is you don't have to worry about getting buzzed or anything. You're not going to pound them.
Yeah, yeah,
But it is interesting. Like I don't know. It's so cool that I think it's interesting that you can listen to music from another era. You can eat and you can read books from another era, and you can really immerse yourself. But then you could also eat food and recipes, and desserts and stuff that are from a different time, and drinks like this. And I'm sure this is made in a different way than what they would have. A little bit different, materials, different things. I mean, um, but it gives you sort of an idea and an appreciation, of that particular spot in time.
yeah.
And it's kind of cool because there was so much really interesting art and stuff going on during that time, and so it's just I don't know, it's weird to think like that Monet or somebody might have maybe at a fancy party where he was being celebrated or something, maybe he would have been handed one of these.
Hmm.
And then and then he lost his mind or something. I don't know, or maybe that's what happened to Vincent Van Gogh. Forget and all that fun stuff with and the
Well,
epilepsy and the Prince of Wales cocktail.
well, Randy says, speaking of Prince Albert in a can, you better let him out before he suffocates.
There you go.
Fred joined us, hello, friends and artists. Um,
Hey.
Brooke says, I hate black jelly beans. And Fred says, I love that we start the
Oh
show
yeah.
talking about alcohol. It's a good icebreaker.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh,
Yeah.
tomorrow, for the gallery, we're going to serve coffees and all kinds of stuff. Like I want to have as much non-alcoholic stuff as we do alcoholic stuff. Um, right now, the alcoholic stuff has a bit of it's in our brains right now because we're having to file for all the permits and licenses and
John's taste testing a
yeah,
lot
and
of things.
we're having to figure out a menu. So this weekend, Jackie's going to be at her friends in Colorado, and so tomorrow we're going to restock the bar so I can taste test all
Oh
weekend.
gosh.
Make
Great.
sure make sure I'll have the entire menu worked out by the
Oh
time you
hey
get
man,
home.
if you had the entire menu, you can get as drunk as you want. That is off the to-do list. I'm
Man,
good.
I got so much painting to do. I'm definitely going to be in the studio painting. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. But also, we're getting an espresso machine tomorrow. But it's an automatic sort of espresso. But we're getting it for the gallery space because I'm not a barista. Jackie's not a barista, so we're getting a machine that helps like make all these sorts of stuff. So we're going to start trying out these different recipes and stuff, and see if it works, how it works, and with plenty of time before we ever open. But that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. So this weekend, um, I'm gonna it's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of making drinks and then a
Mm,
lot of just caffeine.
that'll be fun. That'll be fun. You and Jack can you guys can play with the coffee drinks. That'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack's taking the coffee nowadays. Speaking of Jack, I had a
Mhm,
crazy, well, it wasn't too crazy experience today,
mhm.
but like my days, the day started a bit weird. It was when we woke up, got Jack ready for school, or he got himself ready, and then it was about to be torrential. There was a tornado warning and all that fun stuff. So I called the school and was like, oh, he's gonna come in late. And then right when we were about to leave to take him into school, the school messages all the parents and says the building is the one building that those kids are in has flooded, and so all the parents had to come pick up their kids. So luckily, I didn't even take Jack to school today. But regardless, happy accidents.
Yeah, yeah. It was torrential there for a bit. We had
Yeah,
a tornado warning and
yeah,
going
and
on. I mean, it didn't bother us like nothing
yeah,
happened, but it
yeah, it
was just
wasn't anything here. But so then Jack goes to run errands with me, and on the way back from the errands, he was like, "Oh, you promised to let me drive the car." And I was like, "Oh God, here we go." He's driven a little bit around the lake, a little bit, but I haven't been with them. It's been your parents, and so this was the first time that we pulled into a parking lot, switched roles, and I'm like, "Oh my God." Because like I feel confident in him because he plays. I mean, this may sound ridiculous, but he plays a lot of video games. He's really good at stuff like that, like eye-hand coordination stuff, whatever video game stuff. So, but the minute he sits down in the car, he starts using both feet, like one foot for the brake and one for the gas, and I was like, "Oh God, don't do that, don't do that." And so, but he eased into it. It was so today. It was a first for me as a parent. I was like, I literally sat down in the car and looked at him and said, "Okay, bear with me. This is a mom moment. I'm gonna freak out a little bit, but
no.
just bear with me. Just because I don't want you to run in. There were like cows right next to us. There was like dumpsters. There's my Jeep. So it's like just slow and low. That is a tempo. But
That's
it
so
went well.
funny.
It
You
went
know,
well.
that makes me think of two things. First thing is that we need to get our will in order. Our affairs and everything in order. If you guys are gonna be out doing that.
Yeah.
And the other thing is how great is it to live in a state like Texas where one of the things you're watching out for is cows.
I know.
You're like, don't remember the
It was weird because we live in a suburbia town. It's just there's this one ranch right next to the baseball field, and what's funny is you never see these cows, but they were all lined up like an audience
they
at the fence.
they heard
Even
about the show.
like when we pulled up, Jack was like, "That's odd," and I was like, "That is odd," but whatever.
There's a
It was
cow
weird.
woman. That's weird.
So Brooke says, "Why don't I see all the messages?" It's probably because we feed to the art page, the personal page, and YouTube, so they're all coming in from different areas. So
We're
but
global, baby.
I know.
No, actually,
Randy
we're mostly Facebook, baby.
Randy says, "Did you hear about the non-binary gold miner?"
Oh no, hold it. Let me think.
I
Non-binary.
swear, man. Him and his
I don't know, but I was thinking I was thinking about the joke he said the other day, or near the other month, where and the punchline was, "Well, I never had a garbanzo bean on my face."
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh jeez.
What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? What's I'm afraid to ask.
He told me he found gold in them there hills. Them there. Anyway. That's funny. Shannon says, "Did I miss the trivia? I was doing some homework. Haha. No.
No. We just started everything. And,
We'll do trivia in like, I don't know, 15 minutes.
yeah, It's not before, but you bet. Yeah, we're gonna give away stuff tonight, guys, and um, that'll be fun. And it's funny we're doing the gallery art bar thing. One of the things I put a post on Facebook, and it's really hard, but um, I'm really excited. People reached out about their artwork, wanting to show it in the gallery, which I'm totally excited about. that'd be brilliant. We're not at that stage yet, but that's one of the things I'm most excited about. So it's cool to hear that there's people out there that might, that want to do that. And one of the things, like, gosh, guys, if y'all know anybody that, no, I mean, this is a very specific sort of thing. But one of the things that we're hoping in the back room of the space is to make it a really, really good workspace, like a teaching space. So like so that artists, like anybody can kill, well, not anybody, but
Art instructors.
yeah, art instructors, and but like, like and one of the things that I'm thinking about that would be really fun and really great for that is like the painting party type, like the paint and set. So we're not like a paint and set place, but there's a lot of paint instructors and stuff that kind of have their own business, or they can run their own classes. So to have a place where they can come and throw a paint and set experience, and we'll have the website. We'll build all that out. The space we want to build for them, but I just want to get in touch with some of those good people and just see, because one of the things we're doing is we're building it out kind of for them, and also for DIY and for other instructors and stuff. But that's like the one, like, I've taught so many workshops and so many art lessons, but I've never taught one of those. Like I've kind of right up to the edge of it, but I've never done that. So I'm really curious what somebody like that would like and stuff. So what would work, because they sound like a ton of fun. I mean, a paint party. I mean,
Well,
what's not to like?
and I'm stoked about all the other like art workshops. Like there's like fancy sign painting, lettering,
Yeah.
all woodworking, all sorts of like different art workshops. So it should be like it should be really fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's lots of other stuff. It's just this one thing that's kind of it's nagging at me because I want to make it really really good for these artists, because you have these people that work for the different paint and sip companies and stuff, and they're an amazing artist. And I was a little surprised at what they get paid, and so worked up a different thing where it gets paid like a whole lot more. I'm hoping it'll work out. I'm just wondering if that is, I mean, what works, what doesn't. Anyway, that's what I've been thinking about while I've been painting giraffes and elephants.
That's on your brain.
Yeah, it's been what's on my brain, because I've never done that kind of art, but man, I sure, I'd like to learn.
Yeah.
And I'd like to make it a good place where somebody like that wants to come and do some stuff and have some fun, and I mean, that sounds like fun to me. Yeah.
Partay.
Partay.
Well, Brooke says, oh crap. Empty parking lot is basic. We got to start somewhere. That's for sure. And then a senior wrote about how he learned both feet were not what you use, which I was a little surprised Jack tried to use both feet when he went to drive.
Oh, what's driving that?
Yeah, because I don't know why I assumed he don't use both feet, but I was just a little surprised. Like, what? My mom says he drove a golf cart quite a bit in Florida. He did.
That's true. That's true.
I know you're being that worried. Just like years younger, but I mean, yeah, it was a lot opener. I don't know. It wasn't really as worrisome.
Whenever I was a kid, whenever I learned how to drive on country roads, I didn't lose the eyesight until college. So, I rode motorcycles and all that, cars, drove, all that stuff. But when I was learning to drive, the only time that I'd ever really seen anybody drive was on TV, and it was mostly shows like the Dukes of Hazzard and different movies. And in the movies, they're always like moving the steering wheel. So like there's being pulled by a trailer, or it's a green, whatever they have. So they're just like, yeah, I'm driving. So whenever my dad, he put me on his lap to drive. I was really, and I grabbed the steering wheel. The first thing I'm doing is like, yeah, counting the cars. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm driving. Go, yeah, go do boys.
Crazy.
But you learn.
Well, Fred says we had to build a cattle guard at our house growing up because we would wake up to cows in our yard. That would be weird.
Man, I needed that. I had some land once, and had about 30 something acres, and the neighbors' cows would come over. They really like my dogs,
Oh,
and they would all like, I would get like 10, 15 like cows just laying around in the yard.
just hanging out with the dogs.
Yeah, just hanging out under the trees and stuff because I had like five acres of like pecan trees and smoke trees and things, and the cows would just go out there and just lay underneath them.
How weird. Huh.
Hmm.
Well, Gina's with us. Is hello, I made it. Hey, thanks for tuning in. And she ordered a print, and she was the one that also won the last week, so it is on its way. She says she's excited.
Well, thank
And
you.
Fred says but I'm in Nevada, so that makes sense. Gina says, what area are you from? We are located in Denton, Texas, so right above Dallas, about 35 miles north of Dallas.
And yeah, and about 35 miles north of Fort Worth, we're kind of like in the middle, right above them, and sort of a college town. It's a fun town.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I dig it.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. We have a lot of musicians in this town. A lot of people know of Austin. And a lot of people know like the motto for Austin is keep Austin weird, or Austin is a really live music, weird kind of place. But I gotta tell you, like for Denton is pretty much vying for that record. Like, there's so many musicians here.
Yeah.
And there's so much weirdness, funky, but good kind of funky stuff. So I don't know. I'm hoping with our gallery, maybe we can add to the fun weirdness, funky kind of level a little bit.
Yeah, it should be cool. Yeah, one of the TV guys called me today to tell
Oh,
me
really?
some yeah, to tell me like half of our paper, well, a tiny portion of our paperwork is ready because it is a deal.
Oh, it was what?
It was ready.
Already? Oh,
And he says, can I ask you a weird question? And I was like, sure. And he's like, your name's Jacqueline and you live on Jacqueline Street? And I'm like, every time. Every time. Like, yeah. And he's like, I just want, is it named after you? And I'm like,
yes.
nope.
You should always see.
Yes. It's like, I wish I was that important, but no.
I think maybe you should take the whole Ghostbusters methodology with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, if somebody asked if your street was named after you, you should just say yes. It's like, are you gods? They're like, no, Ray. Yes, if you're gods. Yes. So just like, hey, it might have been Jacqueline Street before you were here, but who knows? Maybe they knew that you were coming.
I mean,
they're like, where is she?
Gosh, where is she?
Gosh, we named this like 20 years ago.
Well, Brooke says, how are you networking to the community? We have just been playing the social media game a little bit. We're not launching anything yet. We are so in the beginning stages. Like we just got the certificate of occupancy, and we're until you get that, you are not allowed to function as a business.
Yeah.
So
and even like the landlord, he's not even cleaning the place until Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is so new.
Yeah. So we're still in the super new stages.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was telling me she had somebody that she gave me the contact of somebody that is an artist and does that sort of painting with a twist thing.
Oh, who did?
Brooke.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. Really?
Yeah. Yeah. She gave me she's going to tell the person to contact me.
Well, that'd be great. I mean, honestly, the pay structure and stuff that we're working out is that, I mean, one of the things that I'm hoping, like, we're not wanting to we're wanting to bolster the arts. We're wanting to bolster everything.
Yeah.
Like we're not looking to take over painting with a twist or anything like,
At all.
At all.
At
we're
all.
just wanting to be another avenue where if
there's art happening.
Yeah, there's art happening and there's stuff. And that if somebody's doing that and they want to do some workshops, they'll get paid a lot better than they do anywhere else, because our whole gig isn't like painting with a twist. Like, we're a gallery where we do other things. We show that, so if that makes sense. So whenever it comes to paying for like an art workshop or artists, like we want to pay them for being artists and being there. And we think we have a structure that might be pretty good, but
yeah,
I'd love to chat with some people that have actually had their foot in the on the ground, doing it.
Well, she mentioned something about it being a painting with a twist manager, and communicating with them so that we're not doing the same thing as them, which is like, I mean, we're not looking to, I mean, they've got their own structure and they're
Yeah, yeah.
kids, so it's not like, I mean,
And they're fun. I
yeah,
mean, that's
I don't want,
awesome. I mean,
I don't want to recreate that up.
yeah, and also
So
they're like BYOB, and they have their own thing, and we're like a different thing.
we're totally
It's
different. We're our own animal.
we're a dog, yellow dog. But
It's
no,
true. Well, Fred says, sounds awesome. Christy Allman has joined us and says, hi guys. Hey. She's been busy.
mm-hmm.
She's been doing a lot of shows I've seen on Facebook. That's awesome. Laura's with us says, hey guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, hey.
Brenda is joining us. Says, when is the gallery opening? It is. We'll probably do a soft in mid-late February and then the grand in March. So, so we haven't mopped the floors yet. So, so in the beginning stages.
Yeah, and I apologize, guys. I mean, I don't want to make it. I don't want to make you guys sick of hearing about all this. I'm just really excited because I've never really had a gallery before, a studio before, and that's really what this is. It's just that I don't want a gallery or studio that's just for me and it's all about me and my art. I want everybody that comes in to be. I mean, art is about creating. It's about doing your own thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the best art is what excites you and what makes you happy. So I wanted a place where I can have my art. I'm doing my thing, but people can come in, and if your thing is to look at art and to be around creative people and just have a good time and chillax or just blow off some steam, in a nice little place, that's brilliant. Or if you actually want to make something, want to paint something, you want to build something, then that's brilliant too. And but you can all do it, and then and I'm over there painting, and we're all having a good time, and
Yeah.
so I'm really excited about it. But oh my goodness, yeah, like tonight I'm gonna be up late painting
Yeah,
because I'm doing
you're
Christmas stuff.
you're down to the wire a bit. I feel kind of bad, but
Ah,
such is life.
I'll blow off some steam this weekend while I'm doing other paintings.
While I'm not here.
I have a
Well,
mural that I'm
you
gonna
can-
start. And some
yeah.
other.
You can sleep when that shipping window has closed, like when the paintings have gone out.
When's that?
When is that? When you're done. When you're done, boy.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
No.
No, I actually, to be honest, I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm bothered by it all because I mean,
Oh, you love it.
yeah, exactly. I get to,
Well,
it's
Barbara
just-
says brave combo exclamation mark. I mean, that would be cool,
Oh,
but
this
mean-
place is small. It's
dude, and brave combo is huge. Like I'm not gonna pretend like we can afford that kind of
yeah, that's true. Too.
stardom.
Yeah, that's true. And maybe, but that'd be really cool. One of the things about this space too is that it is a smaller space. So if anybody's been in the old Steve's, it's like a 1,500 square foot space, which isn't microscopic. It isn't tiny, but it's also not like a big hall or anything like that.
Well, and what makes it weird is that it's broken up into parts. I mean, if it was
Mhm.
1,500, that'd be pretty decent size. It's the fact that it's broken up in two parts, so it's like it's
That's kind of
700.
nice though,
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's gonna be great.
because like let's say if somebody's doing, let's say if somebody's want to throw like a party or something and they rent out like part of it, they can totally do that in half the
Yeah.
part. The other half we can do whatever we want.
Right. Yes, I can't. I think we are set up for perfection in that arena. It works so much in our favor to have two separate spaces. So even though it makes it weird and small in some respect, it's just going to work out in the long
Yeah,
run.
yeah. There isn't like one big open,
Yeah.
vast sort of venue, but to be honest, I mean, I don't know, like I'm not that much of an extrovert. I mean, I love.
What?
I mean, I love chatting with people, and I love giving talks, and I love crowds, and I love all this. But I also love my alone time, and I love being like snuggle, like I mean, I like if I go out with friends or something, I like being around a table and being able to be there,
Yeah.
But also being close enough to other people where it's warm and inviting, where if the conversation happens to expand, then that's great too. And that's one of the things that we loved about this when it came up. We were like, man, it feels so much like Cheers to me, like the original. I mean, the actual physical Cheers that's in Chicago, where it's a smaller space, but it's like you can have your little area, or you can open it up a little bit, to the people
Yeah.
around you, and
Yeah.
but it's so I don't know. I like anyway. Sorry,
Well,
guys. I'll stop talking about that.
well, let me go
We should
through.
give away some art.
Well, let me go through the comments a little bit. We're
I'm just
back.
excited. I apologize, guys.
Randy says you guys should have a website for the place too.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should.
yeah, we should.
That's that good. That is on the list, buddy.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, there is. Yes, a website. And then Randy says, "I bet Painting with a Twist doesn't have trivia night though." Blah, blah.
Man, I'm looking forward
I
to
know
that.
it's gonna be a blast. I'm excited about
I
that.
know it's the weirdest thing I'm looking forward to. You think opening a business and all that, but some of the stuff like trivia night, I'm really looking forward to that.
Mhm.
Showing other people's artwork, I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to that. In the having other people teach like the painting with a twist or like paint parties.
Yeah.
Paint parties are a ton of fun, so that's why I'm kind of pushing that. It's like, man, I want to meet some of these instructors and stuff and get them in because that sounds like fun. Like I would love to be a fly on the wall while other people are laughing and having fun.
Yeah. Well, Brooke says her friend definitely she wants to be involved.
Oh,
And
cool.
Christy says, I can't wait to see what you guys do. I'm girl. When
Oh man,
Arts
yeah,
and Jazz
yeah,
rolls around, because I hate to say this, because this has crossed my mind. Because of this endeavor, we are pulling back a little bit from like festivals, like we're not doing Bayou, certain things like that. So,
we're not doing Bayou?
No, we're not doing that one.
By
the way,
I learned so much from this program, guys. I mean,
if we talk to you outside of the program, we won't have anything to talk about.
Oh, you talked to the TDC today? Oh, that's fascinating.
I mean, they're just little things. It's not anything major, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, well, part of the reason we're not doing Bayou is because you have a speaking engagement the day we would set up.
Oh well,
that's not a surprise. So
I'm so well spoken. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so it's crossed my mind that I won't be able to see Christy as much as. So when Arts and Jazz hits, we're always going to be doing Arts and Jazz. So we'll have to make some sort of arrangement where, I don't know, we bail early or one of us bails early, and you can come over to the place and we can all like visit because we need to get some time in.
Yeah. And I mean, not to mention, it'd be cool to do a show.
Yeah. Karen Teeter joins us, says, hi, glad I finally caught a live show again. Congratulations on the new endeavor. Thank you.
Well,
thanks for tuning in. Karen's with us and says, hi, y'all. Beautiful work. Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
And Christy says, I'm super excited for you guys. You make art fun.
Oh, thank you so much.
Fred says, what will your hours be?
We don't really know.
I mean,
no.
It'll okay. The weekends there'll be longer hours because obviously it's the weekend. But downtown, that area during the afternoon is not very busy. But we will serve coffee, so I think we're going to feel it out and just see where things fall in popularity. Because
and then in this state, so to get a license, it ends at midnight and then if you want to go till 2, you could purchase an extra license.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about doing that, even though if we get that, we're probably only going to use it like a couple of days a week.
Yeah.
But we don't really. I mean, and that's not really going to be for the DIY art sales, but maybe like for the people that want to hang out with art, like an artsy kind of place, or if we have like performances and stuff. If we have some people come in, then we might want to be open later. So we might have that.
Yeah,
so we might get it because we don't really know what hours, but that way we can try stuff out, and then next year we'll know what if we want to keep that 2 a.m. thing.
Yeah, it just opens some possibilities, and then we can always pull back.
And plus, here's another thing, and so just think about this. And it sounds like I have a drinking problem, and I assure you that I may not. And but part of it, it's like even if you close at midnight, that means that everything has to be up in the place.
Yeah.
So if you have a bartender or something and they're cleaning up, they're doing stuff. A lot of times a bartender or somebody will want to have like a beer after work or something. You can't do that. But if we had a 2 a.m. license, even if we close at midnight, then somebody could have a beer after
hours.
Like
even us as owners of the place are not. You can't do it after midnight.
Yeah, you can't do any alcohol after the time. But also like if I like the idea of that too because, and that's silly. I mean, that's a funny. I mean, I'm just being silly about that because it's a business. You know, you do what you have to do. But another thing though is that if you have people that are there and it's pretty busy on a Friday Saturday, you have to kick them out at midnight.
Yeah.
But if you know, or any night, and then but if you have a license too, then you can keep it for as long as the people want to hang out there. You know, you have some people that are enjoying themselves, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Amanda says, "What are you guys sipping on tonight?" It is a Prince of Wales, and it's highly questionable. I
Yeah,
probably won't have another one.
I finished mine, so I wouldn't have to keep sipping on it.
I mean, yeah, no. I mean, I'm gonna finish it, but
But
it's an old drink, an old
yeah,
drink.
yeah, it's from the 1800s. It's a really old drink, but it was made by Queen Victoria and Prince Albert's eldest son, Edward, and he was a bit of a party animal a little bit when in his younger days, and he would mix drinks and stuff. And he came out with this one, and then later, of course, he became king. After Queen Victoria died, and so it's a cocktail that's made with champagne and bourbon, or rye whiskey is what it's called for, but we
Yeah,
have bourbon, so we use that.
this honestly tastes like. I mean, it's okay.
Oh, I'm wondering what it's going to be.
It tastes like a headache. Like is
It tastes like a liquid headache.
It tastes like because it's got everything, sugars,
Well, it doesn't have a whole lot of
champagne,
sugar.
liquor. I mean, well, it's got pineapple juice. It's got like everything that can just like give you a headache. And once you drink one and you're like, it's a little buzz. You may drink another, and it's like snowball downhill. That's going to be a headache. This
There
is a
you go.
headache. This should just be renamed headache.
Man.
Anyway, Brooke says you should get Mindy and John involved because Mindy throws events and John already owns 3 places in Denton. That would be awesome. I could totally see reaching out to John.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's crazy busy, but he's a fan. He's bought your work, so that's cool. Barbara says, I'm sorry I didn't mean to suggest that you hire Brave Combo, LOL. Just that they're a Denton staple, so the polka scene. Randy says, I can help with your website if you want me to. I will hit you up. I haven't built a website since forever. Fred says, just use the medium you have. Websites are a lot of work. Well, yeah. You know what's weird is when calling and doing all like the liability insurance and everything, that was one of their questions. It was like, do you have a website? What are your hours? Where are they posted? And it was like, oh my gosh, like,
not yet. I have an idea, and right after this idea, I promise. Let's give away some art.
Okay.
Let's play some games. But I have a question because I know right now there's a lot of people listening. Like, I won't name names, but you guys know what you're talking about. But I was thinking on the social media, like for my art Facebook page, because most people talk to me on my personal page. Like my art page is great, but most people on Facebook it's mostly my personal page. So I thought about taking my art page and kind of converting it into the gallery page because that's where I'm going to be all the time. Instead of being here, I'm going to be there. Like I'm there. I'm going to paint there. That's where I'm going to be all the time. So I thought about just making it like because I don't really want to keep 3 Facebook pages in the social media. But of course, the other thing is thinking like, well, I do other parts of the business and stuff like I do speaking and do things, and
that's the trick.
But I was thinking it might be better to make that my gallery page, like my studio page, and then come up with a different Facebook page for speaking if I need it. Because
maybe
and link that because
it's tricky because
because everything I do here it's because it's my studio, and that's going to be my studio. Like I did the Hickory Street studio, and now I've had the Jacqueline Street studio. And now we're going to be back to Hickory Street, which is weird, but
I don't know. Yeah, that is a thought, and I mean, yeah.
So
put it to the crowd. What is your thoughts?
And the reason I wonder that is because that's what I've always used that page for. But then I don't want to be confusing because it's also its own business, sort of. But I mean, it's this business, but you know what I mean? Like we've never had a brick and mortar before, so maybe it needs to be its own separate thing. It's funny, it's these little things that just get you in. So I was wondering about that because the other part is that I want to let people know, like, hey, we're in town. Like, come check it out. If you're creative, if you're fun, if you're not fun, or whatever, come become fun. you know, so
Yes.
you know, and we do have followers on that. So you know, I don't know. It's these little weird
Yeah.
things that I don't know anything about. I basically have one skill, guys, and whether that's good or not, I'll let you be the judge. But I put sticky stuff on a canvas so it doesn't fall off. These other things,
Well,
you know,
okay.
I got so many questions.
Yeah. Well, let me go through the comments because we got a lot of comments before we get to anybody's
Okay,
reaction to that.
and then we're giving some stuff
Okay.
away.
Carla says, "Can't wait to see the fruition of your dream, and I really miss y'all doing Bayou. We definitely need to like make a point to visit you guys.
Oh yeah, man,
Something.
I know that's one of the highlight.
Yeah.
Going to Houston and be able to see you guys.
Christy says, "I'm not doing Bayou either, so we can get together elsewhere." Awesome. We're gonna make plans.
Ooh.
Fred says, "I like to get much more creative after midnight." Oh yeah, forget not everywhere is 24 hours because he's 14.
No, that's right. That's right.
Drink all the time. And he says you just can't sell after midnight. You can just chill though, can't you? No, you can't technically drink either. So
Yeah, yeah. Anything in a glass has to be dunked.
yeah.
There's a little bit of there's like minutes of a grace period, but you can have water and coffee and things like that, but you can't have any alcohol at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can totally chill. You chill all night,
Yeah.
clean and do whatever.
Chrissy mentioned like a headache question mark. The drink. I mean, I can see it happening. In slow mo. I can see it happening. Gina says, eat the champagne and I'd try it. I can see that because I don't mix liquor and wine or champagne, so that's to me this is why it's going to be a problem.
You know, I have to say you don't really taste the champagne because I tried a little bit of the sip before because I pre-mixed the other stuff over. The champagne comes after, like you fill the glass remaining area with champagne, and it has that same sort of flavor, like like whatever flavor champagne has, you lose it. Like you might almost just use seltzer water. It's where you just get the bubbles because that other is so strong.
Yeah. Brooke says my art teacher friend Katie is totally interested. Sweet.
Oh, that's so cool.
Christopher says, what are your top favorite bands to listen to while you paint?
Oh man.
Quick. Go.
Man, let me think because it varies so much. It really does. And
you listen to a lot of like New Orleans jazz. You listen to a lot of Scott Bradley to the point where I actually
you're
listening to that a lot.
Yeah, but I'm pulling up a thing right now.
Okay.
Death Cab for Cutie, Ellis Fitzgerald, the Hives.
Yeah, you listen to it's all over the place.
Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. It's Frank Sinatra, Blues Traveler, The Stooges, Cake, Tones and I, R.L. Burnside. Ooh, that's good. R.L. Burnside, Ben Harper. I mean, yeah. I know, and that's a terrible answer, but
all over the place.
It really is. But I listen to music a lot, but I use it to get the colors for painting. So so trying to use these amazing artists and their their palettes and all, being able to put that into a painting with the emotions. So that's why I listen to so much stuff. But right now I'm listening to this crazy mix of everything. Like it's just like let me check your.
Here, I'm gonna go through the comments really fast while you look. Okay. Okay, fine. Gina says, with the Facebook situation. Okay, fine. Yes, for Facebook page, make it the gallery page, but you need a separate VAR gallery website. I would agree with that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
And Fritz says it's either use one or neglect the others and post the same stuff on all of them. That's it, man. That's the problem. That's like you summed it up in one sentence. Yes,
I do that a lot.
It is a battle. It's a constant thing. Gina says tip. Now, when you do events, do it as a bar gallery because it supports both the brick and mortar and your art. Yes, I'm telling you. Knows her stuff. And Bruce says, "Have you talked to Stacy from Derby?" I have not yet. She's
Eagle's whistling while she snores.
Yeah,
my guy, hey Eagle.
Doggone.
She's so asleep.
I haven't talked to Stacy because we're just not. I just haven't yet. John's at the stage of like looking into people. I'm doing paperwork. That's kind of where we are. Christopher says, good stuff. Love Ben Harper. Have you heard of the New Orleans Nightcrawler?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really good.
Yeah.
My goodness. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, yeah.
Are you ready for trivia?
Oh yeah. Listen, I apologize, guys. It's 45 minutes in. I apologize.
Everybody knows it.
I know. I just got so excited. I'm so excited about what we're doing and all this, and I don't know. After COVID and after being separated from people, I'm looking so forward to being immersed into people again. And
Immersed.
so let's play some trivia.
Okay.
And this is trivia. Okay, so the way this works is that Jackie actually puts these questions together whenever we're giving away artwork. She puts the questions together, so she can't play.
No.
But
okay. Okay. Here. So if you think you know the answer, write the letter in the comments. I will write your name down if you get it right, and I will throw it in the hat. And there, she woke up.
Okay.
She's such a loud.
I don't know if you guys can hear that. Y'all probably couldn't hear it. She was so out of it. I'm sorry.
So if you think you know the answer, write the number down. If I see that you got it right, I'll put your name in the thing. I'll write your name down and I'll put it in the hat. And then John will pull not just one name tonight, but two. And this trivia is all about Christmas people. So if you have spirit, if you have the Christmas spirit, you might get one right.
It's funny how many times somebody's won who's only has their name in the hat one time.
I know. Okay, are you ready? People are already giving me answers.
Oh, really? Oh,
yes.
What's the question?
What were Frosty's last words? A, Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. B, I want to sing it. B, and play just the same as you and me. C, there must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. Or D, I'll be back again someday.
I remember his first words.
Well,
happy birthday.
Yes.
I think it was I'll be back again someday.
Really? You think that's where the Terminator was inspired?
I'll be back. I didn't think of it like that. He did melt.
He did.
That's funny. Wow.
Dude, there are so many. Terminator could be a Christmas movie. That's what that means.
Could. What's the magic hat? I guess a chip in his head.
Maybe. That's funny. Okay, so that's your guess.
Yeah, man. I kind of want to do a thing where you have Frosty, and he just turns into the you get like a clip from the old animated shorts where he's turning slowly to the camera. He's like, "What's up, Connor?" I can't do that. I can't do it, Arnold. I wish I could.
No,
Jack does a pretty good Arnold, like a funny, like a cartoon Arnold. Good little job, oh. He goes, oh. What is the? Oh, you can't say the answer yet, can you?
Okay, let me make sure I'm getting everybody down. That's pretty good. I mean, people might know their Christmas movies. What is the Christmas movie we always watch?
Elf?
Like the two Christmas movies we always watch every year.
Elf.
Yeah.
And
we've already watched it.
Yeah, we watch a few though.
What's the movie we watch every year though?
Well, Elf, but I don't know. We watched quite a few. I mean, what's this?
We watched it like 4 days ago.
Elf?
Yeah, well, that was 2 days ago.
Well, hold on. We watched Die Hard, but we haven't watched that. I think Die Hard is a Christmas movie because it's set in Christmas. What did we watch? Gosh, I don't.
Scrooge.
Oh yeah, we watched. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Scrooge.
There you go. Okay.
What's the answer for this one?
D. I'll be back again someday.
Wow.
Okay.
That's awesome, man.
Let me make sure I got everybody's name.
It makes me want to see the Terminator again.
There's a lot of people got that right. Way to go. Christopher says Christmas Vacation. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And Gina says, yes, I love Elf. All of them really. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and it also is her favorite movie. That's cool.
Yeah, and A Christmas Vacation, I think that was directed by John Hughes.
Was it?
I think.
Oh, that's interesting. Amy says, what is the first rule of the Code of Elves according to Elf? We just watched it.
I think.
I can see it on the chalkboard.
I know the third rule. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing loud for all to hear. And I know the 4 food groups:
Yeah.
candy, candy cane, candy corn, etc.
Yeah. I don't know. She'll have to tell us. Randy says, my favorite Christmas movie is Shop Around the Corner. I'll have to look at that one.
Oh,
Christopher says, check out Four Christmases. So funny. Cool.
that's
And Fred
awesome.
says, It's a Wonderful Life is really great for an oldie. That is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Okay. Round oval candies filled with fruit preserves or cream and covered with chocolate are called A. Chocolate strawberries, B. Sugar plums, C. Chocolate raisin, or D. Candy canes.
Well, I know it's not a candy cane.
Oh, Amy says treat every day like Christmas. I like it. I forgot that's the first one. That's
Oh,
good.
that's a good. Oh, that's good. It's got to be sugar plums. I always wonder what a sugar plum was.
I feel like I should have. I feel like I should have done harder
It's covered with
questions.
chocolate.
Oh my gosh, people.
It's covered with chocolate.
Really, this is just about watching you guess because everybody else knows the answer.
It's got to be sugar plums. Because candy canes are, candy canes. Chocolate raisins are, it's just raisins with chocolate. And chocolate strawberries are strawberries with chocolate.
Yeah,
So it's got to be sugar plums.
So your answer is what? What did you say? Sugar plums?
Yeah, but I always thought sugar plums, I didn't know what it was, but I always thought it was like plums that were like candied or something.
Oh my gosh.
Is that what a sugar plum is?
Are you ready for the answer? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I am when you are.
Okay. Okay. It is sugar plums.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So that's what sugar plums are, huh?
Let me write down like a million names, people. Good job. Everybody's a bunch of smarties. Run out of sticky notes. I need to make these questions harder. That's what that means. Okay, I think everybody. All right. Okay, next question. Oh God, this is another. I feel like this is another easy one. What is the most popular? What was the most popular toy in 1984?
Okay.
Okay, you got Stretch Armstrong, Cabbage Patch Doll, Barbie, or Hatchimal.
Well, in my household, it wasn't any of those. It would have been Star Wars figures or G.I. Joe. Knowing is half the battle.
Man, do you remember? Did you ever get into Popples?
Nope.
Oh my gosh!
No, but
do you remember them?
Yeah, I remember. I never got into micro machines either, but that got really big.
Because I was obsessed with Popples. I mean, I was obsessed with like quite a few other popular toys at the time. But I remember I had this fuchsia purple Popple, and I would take it on slumber parties, and it was like my safe little creature.
Oh, that's cute.
I've actually looked him up on.
How old were you? Like 23, 24?
Maybe. But they're not that expensive. Like if you wanted an old one.
Oh, I'm gonna guess Cabbage Patch Doll because people went crazy for that. It's crazy.
Okay, well the answer is Cabbage Patch Doll.
Oh, yay!
Very good.
Is there a lot of people that got that right?
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. It's gonna be a full hat.
Yeah, it's gonna be a full hat. Here, in fact, I gotta write some more names down. I might have to get some more.
The Stretch Armstrong was really cool for a little bit, but I mean, after you got through stretching them, it wasn't really what you could do with them.
Linda says I have a couple of Popples upstairs from when the kids were little. Love those things.
I played a good deal of Barbie too, but that's because most of my cousins were girls.
Yeah,
So it's like if you go over to their house,
yeah.
So I got really good at playing Ken.
Well, I remember. Okay, so Cabbage Patch was the most popular, toy in 1984, and I remember getting mine. Like
Oh,
I remember that. Like that was that. There were there's certain gifts throughout the years that you're like you remember. They're like, oh my god, that was, and because I'm sure my mom had to fight off some people at the store. I don't even know.
that's sweet.
Ron says, can't believe Nintendo isn't on that list. It wouldn't be for 1984. Nintendo was on one of those gifts that I remember getting one year and was like, I didn't think it was under the tree, and then it was.
Yeah, I remember the last video game system that I played before I lost my eyesight was the Nintendo, and like the gray one,
Yeah.
but I remember when I got that for Christmas, and my parents, I actually they played it all night. Like they're playing
They're all
Super
red
Mario
eyed the
Brothers.
next morning.
Yeah, and they were like, "Ding, ding," and my dad, they didn't drink a whole lot back then, but they had like a bottle of wild turkey or something. I don't know what they were drinking, and like I remember waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, and I remember Dad saying like, "Damn it!" ding 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 ding. They're mocking like,
It's
"You,
addictive. Like
you
when it
gotta get
first
the
came out.
coins. You gotta get the
Yeah,
coins." And then waking up in the morning and they're still in there. They're still playing.
that's funny. Well, Amanda says I had a purple one too. That's cool.
Oh,
I loved my popple. Fred says popples were cool. They folded into a ball. Yes, yeah, and then they had little babies. I had baby ones.
wow.
Chrissy says mine was called Henrietta Libby and had red hair and freckles. That's funny that you remember that. That's impressive.
That's love.
Brooke
That's
says
what
I
that
loved my
is.
Cabbage Patch, and no, I chose and well, she chose Barbie, but it was Cabbage Patch. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. All right. Next question. Make
I
sure I get
remember my
everything.
yeah. While you go to the next question, I remember
Mhm.
my cousin Kim. She had a doll that would wet itself and put
Oh
itself
yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah. I remember
I
those.
remember just thinking that's so wrong.
Okay. What river did General Washington cross on December 25th, 1776?
Oh, I know this.
Okay. You want to just tell the crowd before I read all the options?
Well, it wasn't the Thames. It wasn't. Actually, I'm not sure. I just thought of another one. Oh, holy crap! Yeah, what are the options? No, no, so I can guess on myself.
You don't know your history?
Well, apparently not.
Oh my gosh. A lot of people know their history, babe.
I'm a bad American.
All right. A, Potomac. B, Mississippi. C, Guadalupe. Or D, Delaware.
Oh man. See, at first I was thinking Potomac, and then I was thinking, oh, maybe it was the Delaware, and they're both on the list. But I was thinking Potomac first, but maybe it's the Delaware. What? Oh,
You want me to give you a hint?
boy, Eagle is snoring over there again, guys. Yeah, hint, sure.
This might give it away.
Okay.
They ratified the
This isn't gonna give it away.
they were the first state to ratify the Constitution on December 7th.
Oh, Delaware?
Look at you.
Nice. I
It is
mean,
Delaware. The answer is D.
cool, because I know Potomac's not a state. I'm not that bad.
Fred says the Rio Grande? Question mark?
Yeah, there you go.
Fine. And incorrect. Okay. Next question. Got to throw some history in there. All right. Okay. This Florida town maintains a fully decorated tree year round. A, Santa, Florida. B, Prancer, Florida. C, Orlando, Florida. Or D, Christmas, Florida.
Oh man, that's a good question.
Finally, a difficult one.
I'm gonna say Christmas. Although I can see Orlando having it just because,
You don't think Christmas is a little like, given, I mean, that's a little on the nose?
I think it's really on the nose. But I mean, it could be any of those. I mean, you can see Orlando doing it. I mean, they, I'm sure they have. I'm sure they store their Christmas tree somewhere in there.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, I'm trying to write these names down as fast as possible.
Wow.
You should take it to the crowd every once in a while. They seem to know every answer.
Oh, what are they saying?
Christmas.
Oh, I said Christmas.
Okay, is that? Okay.
One of us. One of us.
Well, the answer is, in fact, Christmas.
Yay!
Very good crowd.
That means we all have lots of Christmas spirit, guys.
Let me make sure I got everybody in. Lisa says, "Is this the trick question?" LOL. No, it is actually named Christmas.
That's cool.
All right. Next question. Which U.S. president banned the Christmas tree from being displayed in the White House?
Oh, wow.
Fascinating.
And
Mm-hmm.
I hate Christmas.
You ready for the options?
Yeah.
Harry Truman,
Okay.
Teddy Roosevelt,
Okay.
George Washington, or Bill Clinton?
Truman.
Really? Is that really? That's your guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a reason for it?
Well, I was thinking economic collapse and stuff. I mean, it might be a time in the country where we're showing excess and all that wasn't a good idea.
Okay.
Or there's stuff going on in the country.
I can appreciate the reasoning on that.
But and Teddy Roosevelt, he loved trees and animals and chopping down trees and shooting animals. So I mean, the idea of a Christmas tree is like, yeah, let's get the biggest and wax my mustache while I look at it. And George Washington, I don't know. I mean, there's that parable of him chopping down a cherry tree, which I know isn't true, but I don't know.
I will say, I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if this matters, if this is a hint. They made a drunk history about this, a drunk history show about this.
Gosh, that's a good hint, but it doesn't help me.
Yeah.
That's a really good hint.
We've watched so many of those shows. Okay. With it, this stumped the crowd a tiny bit, I will say.
Well, I'm going to say Harry Truman, but
you'd be wrong.
Oh.
It is not.
Oh, okay. Let me think. Oh, was it Washington?
No.
Was it true? I mean, was it Roosevelt?
Yes.
He loved to chop things down.
Okay, he loved forests. He loved the wildlife. He loved it in its natural setting. And at the time, in the early 19th century, there was this thing called this massive movement of clear cutting where they would just chop down forests.
Oh, yeah.
And he had a problem with that. And so but I will preface this with it wasn't actually common to have a Christmas tree in the White House until like 1920s, like late. So it wasn't. I mean, it was weird that he didn't have it. But it wasn't like a big deal. Maybe
that's what made everybody want one. It's like Teddy Roosevelt saying, "You can't have a Christmas tree." And they're like, "We can't have a what? What's a Christmas tree?" They're like, "Well, if we can't have it, I want one. Let's get us a Christmas tree next year."
His son, they did sneak a Christmas tree into the White House. His son did.
It's a plucky little guy. Yeah.
Also, at the same time, during that time period, it wasn't common for families to have Christmas trees unless they had kids. So, things evolved to now. It would sound crazy, but back then it was like, no, Anyway, there you go.
That's interesting.
History.
I learned some stuff.
Okay. Let's see.
All
right, last question. Yes.
Wow.
What popular children's cracker today was introduced in 1902 as a Christmas ornament?
Children's cracker. Christmas ornament. Okay.
1902.
Ooh.
Which will maybe help you.
Okay.
Do you want me to give you the options?
Oh, I would love that. That'd be great. Ritz? The Ritz cracker?
You don't automatically know this?
The saltine?
Okay. A, Barnum's Animal Crackers.
Oh.
B, goldfish crackers.
Mhm.
C, Scooby snacks. Or D, Oreos.
I'm gonna go with Barnum's Animal Crackers because that sounds very like something you might want to hang on a tree. And they're kind of hard.
Are they?
Kind of. I mean,
Okay.
You
Well,
know what I always liked about an Oreo is how ornate they are, like the pattern on them. I haven't had an Oreo in so long; it's crazy. But I've always loved that little pattern. I always seemed kind of neat.
I'm not, this is blasphemy, I feel like, to the crowd, but I am not an Oreo fan.
Did of the whole cookie, or
Yeah.
do you not like the cream, or do you not like the cookie, or?
And
Because I was
mostly
going to ask you, what are you? Are you one of the people that eat it whole, or do you tear it apart?
mostly the cream,
Mhm.
but it's just not like a cookie I seek out. I don't. I
Mm.
mean, I'll dip it in milk, and then it's maybe great.
Well, no, that's where you're wrong.
Well, you don't like milk.
Well, I don't need to take a perfectly good cookie and then bathe it in the effluence of a bovine creature.
It sounds so good.
Although I do like cheese, so
Okay.
was that right? Was it Barnum?
Yes.
Ooh.
The answer is A.
And come back.
Barnum's Animal Crackers. Very good. A lot of people got it right. Good job. And I'm not the only one that doesn't like Oreos. Amanda doesn't. Lynn doesn't. So I'm not the only one. I mean, it's just not. I mean, they're not bad. They're just not the cookie I seek out. So.
Listen, just because a lot of people share the same opinion doesn't mean those people aren't wrong.
Barbara says Oreos, yuck. So Randy likes the double stuffed, and Ron says none of the other crackers were invented. So yeah.
Was it Ray that said the double stuffed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy Ray, yeah.
Yeah. The more Randy, the more stuff you can put in there, the better.
Fred says I just found Neapolitan Oreos, and they are pretty awesome.
Oh, I never even heard of that.
Sounds interesting. I mean, I'll try it in Oreo. You know what? Actually, the peanut butter and chocolate. I'll do all day long.
I don't think I've tried that.
But yeah,
I know it's already been over an hour, but I need to pick some names. But
yes.
I do want to say that one candy I would like to try is a wasabi Twix.
Oh yeah, we should get a pack of the weird Kit Kat things.
That just sounds
whatever
crazy.
They are.
It's crazy.
Okay, so why don't you show your painting while I put these in the hatch?
Okay.
Because it's quite a few.
Oh, you know what? You know what I haven't done, guys? Here, hold it.
They're all gonna stick together.
Actually, here, let me make this all about me for a moment. Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
Are you gonna fix the camera?
Yeah, I'm gonna move this around. Oh gosh. Can you see that in the?
Yeah, kind of,
sort of. Okay. Well, I'll try to show. So this is more of what it looks like. Maybe doing this other camera is better. I don't know. We're trying out things.
Stuff and things.
She knows. Let's see.
I use like a whole post-it note thing. This is nuts. I need a better system.
Okay. Is this better?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. So that's what I'm working on. So it's gonna be two giraffes, and what I'm also working on. They're both big paintings. It's hard to tell. So I'm also working on this, and so in the sky and the landscape are going to be very, very similar, but of course one's elephants, one's giraffes. So that part is different. That part's different. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna...
Well, who is it? Let's see. Chocolate mint ones are awesome, especially Karen said that.
Look at that, is good.
And Ron says, where do you find wasabi Twix? Online. Crystal says, I remember Oreo.
Sorry, guys. We just went through a shuffling. Sorry.
All right.
There's a little bit of lag in my Bluetooth, so some of them sound like Jackie. And then I would hit it, and it was like I was already on John. It was like, no, John. Anyway, sorry.
I need to get a bigger hat.
Wow, really?
Amanda says it's beautiful. Judy says fantastic picture. Lisa says love that too. Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you guys.
So next week, I'm not going to be here. I don't know if you're still going to do the show.
I don't know. Yeah,
I mean,
you're leaving.
I carry it, so what are you going to do?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're leaving on Friday. You're going to Colorado, and you'll be back too late on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely do something. Something's gonna happen.
Maybe you could do a tutorial of a technique.
Maybe, yeah, but I'm planning on it.
Maybe you could just drink and people can talk to you while you're half drunk.
That's true. I am hoping to work out some of the coffee drinks and all the drinks over the weekend while I'm working on stuff. So maybe I'll have something to show you guys. Maybe something a little bit better than the Prince of Wales. I'm really looking forward to the coffee drink because we should get that maker tomorrow, and then start seeing how that works. You know? Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, you got a lot of stuff over there.
No, man, it's a little nutty. It's a little nutty. I did not make the quiz hard enough. Is what this tells me. Everybody's just a bunch of smarties.
She's still putting names in the hats, guys. I mean,
that's what the show's turned into.
I'm
almost done.
Do you want me to get my 10-gallon cowboy hat?
You know, we might at some point. That might be what this comes to.
Actually, I don't know if it's 10 gallons. I got a big head, but I don't know if it's 10 gallons big.
The trick is you reaching in it and not chopping all the names.
Okay. Well, I mean, if some come out, that's okay because you're only pick 2.
Well, true, but I mean,
so I get.
Okay. All right, coming over there. Okay.
Here we go.
Wow.
I feel like I should have something to say.
All right, you may have to pull.
So just listening to you do that, I'm just so surprised. That's crazy.
All right, I've scrunched them down quite a bit, so you may have to. Here, why don't I hold it and you so you can unattach it because they're going to all stick together.
Should I start to knock them out?
Just mix them up.
All right, so we're going to pull 2 names. Go to the bottom and shuffling.
You ready?
I got 3 stuck together. Okay, I'm going to. This is stuck together. I got a winner. We don't know who it is. Okay.
Fred.
Oh, Fred. Is it showing?
Yeah, up a little bit. There you go.
Hey, congratulations.
I'll take that so I don't.
Oh, thank you.
One more.
So, Fred, if we pull your name again.
Yeah, we'll pull something else.
Yeah. Sorry, these things are. There's. I don't know what it is, but they're sticky.
Oh, Brenda G.
Oh, Brenda G.
Yeah, hold it up. There you go.
Yay! Congratulations. Boy, the glue they put on those stickum things are good stuff. I tell
It's
you.
NASA.
Well, Jackie, do you want to tell Fred and Brenda G what they won?
All right, people. Thanks for playing along. Fred and Brenda, just go on the website, find any image that you dig, and let me know what it is. You can DM John and let me know the image and your address, and I will send you a free medium print of that image. So, yay!
Well, thank you guys so much, and I apologize for going long tonight. This is a long stream.
I know, we only had one drink. We got a better plan.
I know. Apparently, alcohol fuels the fires because but
Yes. So next week, watch on the socials for whatever John's going to do because I won't be here to do the live show. And
it's going to get crazy.
Yeah, maybe it'll be nuts. Maybe you'll just be watching him actually paint for a change.
I'll be on here. My hair will be all crazy. My glasses will be broken. There's like a little fire in the background.
It'll be
Jack,
nuts.
Jack comes in. He's a skinny little starving boy. All the dogs are snarling over a bone.
I mean, just like I'll pick up some fish sticks. He knows what to do then. It's his MO. But thanks everybody for tuning in. I won't be here, so happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Just be safe, enjoy the holidays, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And it's always a blast. We're looking forward to it, and hope you guys have a great holiday. But John will see you next Tuesday, I assume.
Yeah, love you guys so much. And I still don't know how to end the show, so I'll see you in 15 seconds. But here's a list of Patreon subscribers that you can peruse for a little light reading. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Bye, guys. Be safe out there with all the crazy holiday stuff, shenanigans.
Thanks.
Bye.